What's up, guys? It's Thomas with Hook and Holler Outdoors. Today we're going to go fish a pond that I haven't fished in 4 or 5 years. We're at Walmart currently, going to go pick up a few lures and a few things that I've had luck with in the past out here at this pond. I caught a lot during high school out here, but I came during college probably 3 years ago and I didn't do much of nothing. So we're going to get some worms, try to catch some brim, catfish, really whatever we can catch, and I'm bringing my bass rods too. So we'll get back with y'all. All right, we made it to the pond. I'm gonna throw a swim jig first with a white trailer. I've caught fish before out here on a white swim bait years ago, but I just talked to the older man that owns this place, and he said a bass hasn't been caught out of here since I was in high school. So we got some stuff for brim, we got some stuff for catfish too, but we're gonna try to catch bass first. I threw the swim jig around for a minute, but I bought these at Walmart. This is the exact bait that I used to catch fish on when I was in high school. So we're going to throw this around for a little while. I'm also going to put a Senko on my other rod. And you know how Senkos are. If there's fish in here, they're going to eat the Senko. So we got the swim bait that we're going to throw around, and we also got this wacky rig June bug, and y'all know that in a pond, if there's a bass in here, it's going to eat this. So we're going to make a little walk around, and my hopes are not that high considering he said there hasn't been a bass caught out of here since I was in high school. So we're going to do the best we can and see if there's still some bass in here, and if not, we're going to catch some brim and some catfish or whatever we can catch today. Just to fish this pond, you never catch anything. Like you throw out here in the middle, you'd rarely catch a fish. I mean, you would sometimes every now and then, but a lot of the fish stay close to the bank. And I've been trying to make casts down the bank like I used to, and just seeing if I can get any. I haven't gotten a bite yet or anything really. So I don't know, but that's how it used to be. Like you throw as close as you can to the bank without getting in the grass, and so as close as you can without getting in the grass is where you really want to be, or used to be where you want to be. Like I said, it's been years since I fished this place. I'm sure we can catch a bluegill though. A lot of times in these ponds, you can go to the corners, especially wind-blown corners, like the wind's hitting us in the face. And there's no current in ponds, in most ponds. And the wind is the only little bit of current. So any bait or any, trash fish, whatever, grasshoppers, whatever they're eating on in here gets blown into this corner, and the fish will stage up in the wind-blown corners. I've caught a lot of fish in this corner when I was in high school, and that's what I'm attempting to do now, but it's not going the way I was hoping it was going, which I knew it was going to be tough, because there's been people come out here and fish that I know personally that are good fishermen, and if they haven't caught bass here, I wasn't really expecting to fish them myself, to be honest. But if anything, we'll at least try to catch some brim for y'all and maybe a catfish. Alright, so we got around structure, and I've been throwing this wacky rig. If you're ever fishing a pond and you know you're fishing a fish around structure, you can take your wacky rig, pull it off the hook, and then just rig it Texas rig style so it'll be weedless, and you don't have to worry about a bare hook getting hung. So all I'm going to do is just go in about 1/4 of an inch, maybe a little bit more, and come out and hook it back into itself like that, and now I'm weedless and I can throw into all those branches and stuff without getting hung. What I'm actually doing when I'm fishing this worm is just bouncing it off the bottom, letting it go back down, and then when I'm picking up, I'm feeling for any type of pullback, taps, anything like that. So I just picked it up off the bottom let it fall back down, reel my slack up, pick back up on it, and when I pick back up on it, I'm feeling for anything. If there's nothing there, then you just continue to go. There's a turtle right there at my line. See him? Alright, so we didn't really have any luck with the bass. I'm not finished yet, but we're going to see if we can catch a brim. See if there's anything alive in this one. So, yeah, I got a cord with 2 split shots and a little, I don't even know what size hook, I'll tell y'all later, but we're going to see if we can catch a bluegill or a shell cracker. I've been told both of those are still in here, so we'll see. We're after the elusive bluegill or shell cracker. Very hard to catch, probably one of the hardest fish to catch in North America. I'm just kidding. In this pond they might be though, because I don't think there's a fish in this pond, to be honest. This is the elusive channel cat. You know it's a channel cat because it's just a channel cat. You can hold them like this and they can't fin you, but if you try to hold them any other way, you're probably going to get finned and it's not going to feel good. So, trying to catch a brim, we call it a channel cat. So, I know there's channel cat in here. I don't know if there's anything else. Since it just rained and the grass is wet, if your hands ever get dirty from worms or whatever you're using, you can reach down, just kind of grab the grass like you're playing with a woman's hair, and you know, get it a little twisted like that right there, and my hand's clean. There's gotta be another cat there. That's like the pull it to be a brim. Oh. It's a giant! It's a giant! Yes, we're having catfish slam today is all I can tell you. Hope y'all didn't click on this to watch bass be caught, because it don't look like it's happening. It's a freaking giant. Holy crap. Hey guys, I'm trying to catch a brim to make sure there's something in here that bass can eat. That would tell me that if there's brim in here, then there's a food source for the bass. Right now all I've caught is cats though, and I don't know. I can probably try to move. I can move down a little ways to that corner down there and try that. That's probably what we'll do next if we catch another cat in this spot. But I'm just trying to find the food source to see if there is a food source for the bass in here, which there's got to be something. These catfish are eating something, but the guy who owns this pond does feed them fish food. You can look over there and see that bin. That's full of fish feed, and I'm sure that's what the catfish are eating. But if the man who owns the pond hadn't seen a bass in about 4 or 5 years, then I don't think I'm going to come out here and catch a bass, to be honest, but I figured it was worth trying, just because I know, oh my God, it's got to be smashed. Like, as soon as I hit the water. It might have been a brim. Might have took my worm. Oh, we got one. So as soon as I threw that, it got whacked. And I'm about to shallow my cork up just a little bit, just to make sure I'm not like on the bottom. Because brim, like y'all, catfish eat mainly on the bottom, and brim normally eat towards the middle to the top of the water column. So we're going to just shallow it up a little and see if that makes a difference to what species we're catching. Oh, that was a brim. That was a brim bite, 100%. Sure that was a brim bite, just by the way it bit and everything. The catfish have been just gulping it, and that was a little more brimmy. So maybe shallowing it up a little bit helped. But we're gonna see if we can I might throw a top water here in a little while too, just to see. I know the whole project is to figure out if there is still bass in here. And there's a brim eating it right now. He's so small. He's still alive.
Hmm?
Whatever we got, I'm hoping it's a brim because we haven't caught a brim yet. So hopefully this is the brim. I don't know. This is definitely not a brim. This thing's got some shoulders to it. It's gonna be another cat, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Another cat. We can't get away from these. We cannot get away from the catfish. This is my last attempt to try to catch a brim. It's getting kind of late, so we're gonna go tie on a frog in a second. And I think I'm starting to see the problem with why there's no bass, because if the catfish are eating up all the brim, there's nothing for the bass to eat. And also the guy did tell me they've caught like 4 or 5 otters out of here, some beavers, so they've had a lot of predation in place. Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe there's bass, maybe there's not. We're gonna tie on a frog and try it anyway. Oh my God, this is a good fish. It might be a little too good for this little rod. Definitely not a brim. Good gracious.
You think it's another cat?
Yeah, it's definitely another cat.
Well, we're only catching cat out here, y'all.
This is like a 2 or 3 pound cat though. I ain't pulling drag.
Heck. Can we keep one?
Loosen the drag off just a little. You're a big cat. I might make one of those, to be honest.
Oh!
Hold up, I can get to him. No!
No! Oh, please be careful, Thomas.
I don't know, I guess it's gone. Damn. Well, hell. We didn't come here to catch catfish anyway. Lost the last cat. It bit the hook, unfortunately. I definitely could have got it. If it would have been like a 5 pound bass, I would have got in the water and got it. But yeah, it bent a little hook out that was for brim. And now it's getting late. The rain's starting to come in. We're going to throw this frog around. It's a booyah frog from Walmart. We're just going to toss it around. Not really expecting much. It looks like this is a catfish pond now, so we'll give it a go though. Alright guys, well it didn't go as we planned. We planned on catching some bass. That didn't happen. I think we'll go back soon, maybe in a few weeks when it's not as nasty outside. It started raining, kind of rained us out. I didn't get to fish as long as I wanted to. But we know for sure there's plenty of catfish. That last one we hooked into was probably 4 or 5 pounds. So we'll give you another video of the pond soon. But yeah, it looks like it's turned into a catfish pond.